Here we'll be finding out the trigonometric ratios of angle 0 degrees. So for that, first let us draw our 0 degree angle in our Cartesian coordinate system, that is in standard position. In order to derive for 0 degrees, let us assume our angle here approximately almost equal to 0 degrees. That is, it may be 0.00001 degrees, or it may be 0.00009 degrees, or 0.0003 degrees, or it may be anything, but it will be almost equal to 0. So for that, we should first draw a 0 degree right angled triangle. So for that, let me draw it here first. So this will be our base and this will be our angle, which is almost equal to 0 degrees. That is, it may be 0.001 or 0.0009 or 0.0003, which is almost equal to 0 degrees. This side will be our 90 degree angle, which is here. So let us zoom this type of triangle here in our first quadrant, which is having positive x-axis and positive y-axis. So this angle here will be our theta, which is almost equal to 0 degrees. And this angle here will be our right angle triangle. Let us label this triangle as A, B and C. This angle here will be our 90 degrees. So now consider triangle ABC. So our angle here, that is theta A, is almost equal to 0 degrees. Our angle A, that is our angle CAB, is equal to theta, which is almost equal to 0 degrees. And our angle here, that is C, which is our angle ACB. ACB is equal to 90 degrees. So in order to complete this triangle, we can assume this angle also to be approximately 90 degrees, because the sum of all three angles of a triangle is equal to 180 degrees. So if this angle already is 90 degrees and this angle is almost equal to 0, we can say that this angle, so it will be our angle A plus our angle B plus our angle C will be equal to 180 degrees. Here we have taken our angle A almost equal to 0 degrees. So angle A will be 0 degrees. We have to find out our angle B, and our angle C is a 90 degrees. This will be equal to 180 degrees. In order to find angle B, if we do the calculations, we will get that angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Here we cannot consider our angle B to be exactly equal to 90 degrees, because we have taken our angle A to be equal to as almost 0. So here our angle B will be also equal to almost 90 degrees. So therefore our angle B will be almost equal to 90 degrees. So now we have all three angles of the triangle. So that is angle B, which is our angle ABC. Angle ABC is almost equal to 90 degrees, and it is not exactly equal to 90 degrees. So now in order to find the trigonometric ratios of the trigonometric functions, we need to know the sides of the triangle. So for that, first let us assume our side AC to be equal to length of the x coordinate, because it is in x-axis. It will be x. So now we can say that let AC is equal to x. And then our side AB is our hypotenuse side of the triangle. A side of the triangle which is opposite to angle 90 degrees is considered as the hypotenuse side of the triangle. And let the hypotenuse side of the triangle be labeled as R. Now our side BC, let us label it as Y, because the length of BC will correspond to our Y coordinate value. When we look into this triangle ABC, we have taken AC to be equal to as x. Now since we are considering our angle to be equal to almost 0, we can say that since this side AC is x, this side AB will be almost equal to x. Since we are considering our theta to be almost 0 degrees, our side AB will be almost equal to our side AC. So therefore we can say that the length of our hypotenuse R will be almost equal to x. R will be almost equal to x. That is, our length AB will be almost equal to x. So AB, which is equal to R, will be almost equal to x. Now coming to our perpendicular side. When we look into this side, since we have considered our angle theta to be equal to almost 0, the length of this side will be equal to almost almost 0. The triangle will be almost like this. So if this angle is theta, here our value of y will be also negligible. It will be also like 0.000000001 or something like that, or it may be 0.0005. It will be very negligible. Side BC equal to y will be almost equal to 0. So now we have all three sides of our triangle. Side AC is equal to x, our side AB is almost equal to x, and next our side BC will be almost equal to 0. So now next let us move on to our trigonometric functions. First one is sine 0 degrees. The definition of sine theta for all is always opposite side divided by the hypotenuse side. That is our perpendicular side divided by the hypotenuse side. So our opposite side is the side of the triangle which is opposite to our angle theta. That is, this side BC is opposite to our angle theta, whose length is almost equal to 0. So that is 0 divided by hypotenuse side of the triangle. Hypotenuse side of the triangle is the side of the triangle which is opposite to 90 degrees. So it will be this side AB. It is the side of the triangle which is opposite to our angle which is 90 degrees, which is AB, and it is having the value almost equal to x. We have 0 divided by x. So this will be equal to 0. That is because x into 0 is 0. So next is cos 0 degrees. The definition of cos theta for all is adjacent side of the triangle divided by the hypotenuse side of the triangle. The adjacent side of the triangle is the base of the triangle. The adjacent side of the triangle is the side of the triangle which is adjacent to our angle theta. That is this one, which is having the value x units. So it will be x divided by the hypotenuse side of the triangle. Hypotenuse side of the triangle is the side of the triangle which is opposite to the right angle of the triangle. That is, this angle is having 90 degrees, and the side of the triangle which is opposite to 90 degrees is side AB, which is having the value almost equal to x. We can say x divided by r. X divided by r, we can substitute our value of r to be almost equal to x. So therefore x divided by x is equal to 1. Next is tangent 0 degrees. Definition of tangent 0 degrees is opposite divided by adjacent. So the opposite side of the triangle is the side of the triangle which is opposite to our angle theta. That is this side of the triangle, which is almost equal to 0. So it will be equal to 0 divided by the adjacent side of the triangle. So adjacent side of the triangle is also considered as the base of the triangle. Adjacent side of the triangle is the side of the triangle which is adjacent to our angle theta. That is our side AC, which is having the value x units. This will be divided by x. X into 0 is 0. We will get our value of tan 0 degrees to be equal to as 0. Next are the reciprocal of the previous three functions. Next one is cosecant 0 degrees. The definition of cosecant 0 degrees is cosecant theta is hypotenuse divided by opposite. Here we can see that cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine theta. Hypotenuse side of the triangle is our side AB, which is having the value almost equal to x. So it is x divided by the opposite side of the triangle, which has the value almost equal to 0. That is 0. So 0. Anything divided by 0 is not defined, because anything divided by 0, say a divided by 0 is equal to not defined. So that is whenever we have 0 in the denominator and some value in the numerator, we will get a value which is equal to not defined. Next is our secant theta, that is secant 0 degrees, which has the definition hypotenuse by adjacent. Here we can see that secant theta is the reciprocal of cos theta. Hypotenuse side of a triangle is equal to x, and our adjacent side of a triangle is equal to x. So it will be x divided by x, which is equal to 1. Last is our cotangent theta, that is cot 0 degree. Definition is adjacent side of the triangle divided by the opposite side of the triangle, which is equal to, so adjacent side of a triangle is equal to x, that is AC, and our opposite side of the triangle is y, which is almost equal to 0. So we will have x divided by 0. So we are having x divided by 0. Anything divided by 0 is not defined. So now we have the ratios of all the 6 trigonometric functions. That is sine 0 degrees is 0, cos 0 degrees is 1, tan 0 degrees is 0, cosecant 0 degrees is not defined. and secant 0 degrees is 1, cot 0 degrees is not defined. Here also we can see that as cosecant theta 0 degrees is the reciprocal of sine 0 degrees. Now if we take the reciprocal of 0, it will be 1 by 0. Anything divided by 0 is not defined. Therefore we have not defined here. Similarly here for cot theta, the reciprocal of tan theta, that is the reciprocal of 0, is equal to not defined, which is previously mentioned here. If you understood the concept, subscribe to the channel, like the video and share the video. Thank you.